was a communication major and a 4-year letter winner for the Cougar swim team.
Hello. Okay, so I'm going to pick up Joshua's other 4 minutes that he was allotted and give you my 5 minutes. So bear with me for a little bit, I have a lot to say. So it is a truly hard task to stand up here today and describe my experience at WSU. I'm sure a lot of you would love to hear and give your testimony as to like how you went through your 4 years. But for me, the reason is nothing other than the fact that so much has gone into forming this experience. The people, the places, the conversations, all the swim meets, athletic events, the list goes on and on. So here's my best effort to relay to you, my fellow seniors and featured guests, what the last 4 years have meant to me here at WSU. So I grew up in Chesterton, Indiana. I came to WSU in the fall of 2007 to start my career as a collegiate student athlete. I thrived in this environment from the beginning. I loved the challenge and I loved my team. Of course, I still love my team and the sport, but as I have been removed from both for about a month now and face graduation, I keep repeating 4 words over and over again: pride, fight, power, and trust. These were the 4 values that the swim team created for ourselves as an underlying motivation for all that we did this year. We created these values from nothing other than our own passion towards the sport at our team retreat in the fall. Not only was that a unifying time in our season, but little did we know how much those words would come to be part of our brand as swimmers. Like I referenced at our end of the season banquet, these values have actual definitions from some scholar somewhere, but my experience has further taught me that books and lectures and exams do not teach you some of the most important pieces of knowledge that will be crucial in all aspects of life. To begin, pride. Webster defines it as justifiable self-respect or elation over an act or possession. Indeed, that is a sufficient definition for the books. But for WSU and me, pride is singing the fight song after a win in Gig Pool, albeit extremely off-key and usually too fast for the music. But pride is also watching a highlight video at the end of the season and getting goosebumps all over again as you watch triumph after triumph. And remember the atmosphere of a meet so much that you would do anything to compete again and go after an opponent just one more time. Pride is waking up every morning, with or without the sun, walking or driving to practice in your crew gear, and getting ready to jump in a cold pool, knowing that you are making the team better just by being there. Pride is why I feel hurt after a defeat, but also why I would come back year after year with a stronger mentality and say, okay, this is the year we beat Oregon State University. And we did this year, twice. Pride is big, pride is small. For instance, weekly team meetings we had every Wednesday. After every single one, no matter what we discussed as a team, I always felt that our team was more unified. The next value is fight. This one's really easy. Even if there's a spot in Webster for it, it doesn't matter. My battles throughout the years have ranged from small to rather large, but from every angle now I understand that they were all important. For example, my first workout with our weight coach, Corey. Oh my goodness. I found that from the first workout, the fight is utterly gritting your teeth, making I am in so much pain, but I think the face I'm making helps deter some discomfort face, and trying to squat weight equaling that of my peers without faltering. But I also had an emotional battle raging. I will admit that I was holding back the tears during that first workout. Determined to show Corey my grit, I did keep from crying, only to later bawl to my mother on the phone, who did no such service to me in keeping my little moment of weakness a secret, Corey later found out. But we laughed about it, so it's okay. Fight developed into more than just a weight workout. It turned into this huge cause and effect scenario that snowballed over the years. Fighting to every finish gave me jammed fingernails, jammed fingers, bruised knuckles. Fighting to reach a new level of fitness in the weight room gave me immaculate cardiovascular strength, legs of steel, and a great lifelong exercise foundation. Fighting to finish a tough set gave me a boost of self-esteem and, ironically, more energy for a short while. Fighting to beat an opponent gave me confidence to step into the larger arenas like the US Open, US Nationals, and who knows, maybe in a year taking Olympic trials. Fight was also something I developed early in academics. I wanted good grades. I wanted to impress colleges with my intellect, not just my talent. And it is fight that will take me to the next step, a career. I will forever fight for what I believe in and what I want. Power. Some days I would feel it, and some days I wouldn't, but power is a unique quality that superheroes boast about. And in a way, student athletes aren't like superheroes. We are mentors. We balance school and a sport at Division I level. We cannot fly, but we can eat the normal student population out of house and home, while still maintaining great physiques. We are simply human, though, and just like Kryptonite to Superman, we have weaknesses. But if there's one thing that I've learned, it is power can always be conjured up. If it helps if you maintain a healthy lifestyle and proper nutrition, but power is a quality that we all possess, and it comes in many forms. Power to influence, power to lift heavy weight, and the power to move forward each day one step at a time, overcoming obstacles and those weak patches. Trust. Now, I do not consider trust as merely believing in something. Trust is on a whole other level, much higher than believing. Trust is not something that gets thrown around like an old rag. I believe this or I believe that. But trust, now trust, is not as easily or commonly expressed. I trust that every day I will wake up and head to the pool and find my coaches ready with a workout, ready to make me better. I trust that my teammates will pull me out of the water when all the strength of my body has been used up to outtouch my opponent. I trust that when I do not do as well as I wanted on an exam, I will go back and kill the next one. I trust in the program that recruited me, that told me my greatest years in competition are yet to come. See, trust is almost unnecessary as a common word. It is deep inside, in the heart, and that is why not everyone receives it, but also why, as I have found, that when it is realized and given out, there is no better feeling. So after hearing me speak, it is not rocket science to understand that I had a wonderful experience at WSU. I hope that those of you in attendance today can relate to even one thing that I have mentioned, because I find it hard not to attend WSU and walk away ashamed or completely broken of the experience. As Pete Seeger once said, the difference between education and experience is that education is what you get when you read the fine print, and experience is what you get when you don't. However dangerous it can be at times to not read the fine print, the monotony of doing so may deliver you to an unhappy state of mind. Everyone's experience is different here, but hopefully one thing that you've learned is once a kook, always a kook. And I'm going to take a little aside. In light of recent events, I would just like to take a minute and publicly proclaim my absolute gratitude to my coaches Erica Kwong and Lindsay Henhan. I'm going to speak to them as if they were here, so bear with me. The ability that you two had in conjuring up raw passion and conviction in us day after day, meet after meet, is unbridled to any coach I have previously had. The way you focused on our skills in the pool and out as human beings with more than just swimming to look forward to will be one of the greatest assets that we take out into the world. I am truly honored to have been your pupil, swimmer, and now even more honored to be a fellow college alum. Thank you for everything that you did for me. As we all embark on something new this upcoming year, I hope you will never forget what you meant to my teammates and myself, because we will never forget you. And to the new coach, Tom, welcome and good luck to you. You have an amazing group of girls on your hands that will fight with every fiber in their being for what is right and what is important, in true kook style. Thank you.